Hey, what's up, everybody? Ballard here, and it's past midnight, um, Eastern time at least. It's not quite midnight here in Alabama. Figure I'd go live for you after a long day of work, but figure I'd get something in here. Figured I'd just use my phone too. We'll talk some college football. Just kind of ramble on a little bit. If you guys can still hear me, let me know. And more some college football. Alabama was able to watch at least the second half of the game. Defense isn't played better. Um, I'm proud of Alabama for bouncing back, definitely. Um, but I mean, it was expected for sure. Let me see. Georgia beat Kentucky, um, which it wasn't a surprise to me, but I seem like they did it pretty well. I don't think Kentucky's a bad team, but for Georgia to beat them the way that they did, that was the surprise, I think, in my opinion. Um, so just a load. I'm trying to get ESPN here. Load on my cell phone. 49-9, the final score of Alabama and Mississippi State. Overall, of the defense too. Got Arizona State, Utah on right now. What's so great is that even though it's still early in the season, I love the variety of teams in college football this year, especially like you have teams like Arizona State. You have teams like uh, of course Georgia, Oklahoma, Ohio State's still alive. There's 10 states there. I mean, Michigan. So I think it's just great. But I haven't really watched much of Arizona State this year, but watching them so far tonight, Jaden Daniels, who I know is draft eligible this year, he's he's amazing. He's got 33 rushing yards so far in this game tonight. He's got a touchdown. Great O line for um, Arizona State. Overall, I think they just played really, really well. Let me see if I can move over. Yeah. And Utah's 3-2. 21-7 is the score. Give me 1 second. State on 5-2, 2015 for Indiana. That's another team too. that's undefeated, and it's pretty much off the Big Ten East. Is Michigan State. You know, they have to deal with Ohio State later on. They got Penn State coming up. They got Michigan, and the way their defense is playing is incredible. What Mel Tucker is working with is really good this year. I figured he would. Sorry, I'm a little tired. It has been a day. But Mel Tucker, I figured he'd get something going. I don't know if I expected it to be this fast. I mean, what's he in year two or year three? I think. So, but yeah. How about our Arkansas? In Arkansas, it's amazing. Um, and let's stage their season. Yeah, they go anyway, that's Auburn. I want them to have that moment. I think they have it. They have a chance. We could win the West. Then Alabama, if it is Alabama to stop them, which I think most likely, Alabama stops them in their tracks at Jordan Hare in November. I want that. Because, I mean, what's the point? I mean, Auburn doesn't have a chance to win the SEC West, so they could lose this game. Their season's been over. They're not making it. Well, let me tell you the importance of the Iron Bowl anyway. It's amazing. Tavion Thomas is the key running back, too, for Utah. He's really, really talented. He's really good. Number 9. Great number there, by the way. Um, wow. So, it's Max Johnson, great. And I guess that's going to stay. But what was I getting? Okay, here's how I feel about Coach O. I'm sorry, man. We don't have the best internet. I mean, it's getting better, but anyway, um, I'll say this. There. Um, thing about Coach O and LSU, 2 years removed from a title, and you wouldn't. I mean, it's not necessarily rare for a team to fall off after winning a title, especially if you're LSU, and it's not the norm. But when when you have a down year after the best year ever, and then there's not much improvement after that to get back, um, you know, so there's three or four others watching. Can you hear me now? There, telling me to speak up. What the hell, man? Come on. I'm dropping the link. Okay. Can you hear me, Jeff? I'm not even having issues on my end. It doesn't seem like. But let me know if you guys can hear me. Um, anyways, I did drop the streamer link. If anyone would like to join in, feel free to. I'll add you on. Um, overall, and I had to work practically all day today, and God, I love this job. Yeah, I miss football, but it's a great job. I'm around people, helping people. Um, it's for a great company. I mean, it's amazing. But as far as like getting back to college football real quick is um nothing really out of the ordinary today. Teams won that you expect to win, teams lose that pretty much expect to lose. Not only did Bama bounce back with a win, they dominated. It's like, where was this a week ago? Well, I'll tell you where it was. It didn't exist. Jimbo Fisher more so just had a plan. He said he was going to beat Nick Saban, shove it down his throat, and he did, right? Bama was not winning that game. No, but they won today against Mississippi State. Let's hope for that picture again, too. And you know what picture I do love here? Forget it being Mac Jones in the picture, but I like that word. You know, be a champion. What's up, Luke? Tennessee fans or something? Oh God, what are they saying now? Do I even want to know? Because I haven't. Again, I had to work all day, so not only did I miss some football games, but holy cow, I haven't really been on social media too much either. But anyway, back to this picture here. Forget it being Mac Jones. That is what the players read and see when they walk out of the tunnel into Bryant Denny Stadium onto the field. Be a champion, and they can very much win the national title this year. It's not going to happen, but it could. And I haven't been giving Alabama enough credit. Um, the thing about Alabama is they're not last year, and that's okay. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Their defense is stacked. God, I love it. Right. We got this guy here, which I've said something. Bryce Young is not the issue. The O line's the issue. I'm not sold on Doug Maroon. I'm really not even sold on Bill O'Brien. It's not a lack of talent, but there are some questions for Alabama as far as coaching. Here's the thing that Alabama is there's a certain expectation that's put on them because of Nick Saban, because of what he's done. And I don't blame anybody, but let's be honest, everyone expects perfection. Um, I mean, they expect like, oh, Bama threw an incomplete pass or Bama that, some people are just like, what? It's not perfect. There's always room for improvement. And this whole Bama never loses or they lose. It's what they do. There's only been two undefeated teams under Nick Saban, 2009 and last year. All the other championships, oh, they just win championships. That's what they do. They had to take losses, learn from it, grow, and bounce back, handle adversity. And look, they're using, in a loss, I think if you're a team like Alabama, a loss is great, right? You don't, as a fan, you don't want it. You want to win every game, but it's not the end of the world. You use it because it'll show weaknesses. It'll show where you can improve, where you need to grow, where all of that is. And, you know, I think Nick Saban's definitely getting at the guys this week, and he'll get at them next week, too. We got at least it's a big rivalry. I mean, let's be honest, it's Tennessee, you know, our child for us Alabama fans, and Bama, I mean, it's their kid. But, it's not the end of the world. They took a loss. They were going to take a loss. They weren't going to be undefeated going into Atlanta if they win the West. If. 'Cause that's a big if, man. Which actually, let me double check. Hold on. Yes, that is if they win the West. Not when, but if. Because I'll tell you what, Auburn got a pretty huge win at Fayetteville, 38-23 over Arkansas. That's impressive. And Arkansas has had a great season so far. They got two losses now to Georgia and now Auburn. But if Auburn wins out, especially in SEC play, I keep saying it that the West is on the line. They only have one SEC loss. That's last week to Georgia. They only have two losses because their other loss, which isn't a bad loss. Like, their losses are not bad. Even if they had lost to Arkansas today, I mean, that's not a bad loss. But it would definitely, kind of throw their season away. They had two losses. They lost to Clemson and I think LSU in 2017. And guess what? They still won the West by beating Alabama. You know, and let me explain this. I know Jeff's in the comments, or I saw him in there, and I know he said some things like, you never want Auburn to win. You don't want. Here's the thing. The Iron Bowl is a huge rivalry. Yeah, just beat them. Just beat whatever. I want competition. I want history. I want historics. I want something great in the Iron Bowl. It's the biggest game of the year. It's the biggest rivalry in college football. I mean, in 2019, I remember sitting there watching the Iron Bowl, and Brad Nessler's like, they still haven't beat a ranked Auburn team here or whatever, which I don't know. I'll have to go back and look. But that sounds about right. I mean, 2015, I don't think Auburn was ranked. 2011, they sucked, like, big time. part of the reason why Gene Chiswick was out the door. I mean, I want Auburn to be at their best. I don't want Bama to go in there and just like it'd be great to blow them out in a way. Like, don't get it wrong, but I don't want that to be because of, well, that's just how bad Auburn is. No, no, no. I want it to be like, holy cow, that's how good Bama is, that they went into a tough environment like Jordan Hare Stadium. The game's on the line, the pressure's on you, and they lit them up in like some 45-10 or something, or even if it's kind of sort of close, like a 30, let's say like a 35-21. It's like, holy cow, Bama, you went on the road to one of the tougher environments in college football. Auburn gave it what they could, but ultimately you prevailed and proved why you're the bigger brother in the state, and you're the better team. I mean, that's what I want to see. But who knows? I mean, look, I will cry my eyes out if we can win at Jordan Hare this year. It'd be amazing. It'd mean if it mean everything, honestly. I want us to beat Auburn.
In golf?
In everything, coach. In everything. I'm telling you. In golf. Not even in football. And now that, and the fact that, you know, Alabama now has a loss. Auburn, we get to the Iron Bowl. Auburn can sit there. This is our house. You don't want this. You don't want the smoke. Sit there all you want to. Say whatever the hell you want. Alabama's going to sit there and be like, look, we already took our loss. We're only taking one. We have a trip to Atlanta to make. If you could just move out of the way, that'd be great. I mean, we're going to walk into Jordan Hare Stadium. Auburn's going to be laughing their butts off at us, and Alabama's just going to be like,
I'm going to have to ask you to go ahead and move your desk again.
yeah, move it on over, Auburn. We're coming. Just move out of the way. We're just trying to get to Atlanta. We're just passing through a little bit. I want it to be like that. Now I'm all for entertainment in games like the Iron Bowl, history, big moments. That's what it's built on. So I mean, like if it's a close game or whatever, and Alabama pulls it out, or just blows them out or something. I mean, yeah, we destroy Auburn right then and there. We crush their season. They had high hopes. We could win this. We could clinch the West. So it's right there. It's there. Whatever. And then Bama comes along and crushes them. Right. But how many times has it been a close game in an Iron Bowl or something in Alabama? I mean, the last time I remember Alabama actually playing a pretty good Auburn team, especially at Jordan Hare, and pulling it out in the end, I would say and someone remind me if I'm wrong, but I'd have to go back and say 2009. McElroy to Roy Upchurch touchdown. Oh my God. That was just a whole drive in and of itself, too. I mean, you had some play action, handed the ball off, converting on third downs and everything. I mean, it was incredible. But yeah, let me go ahead. There we go. Hey, what's up, Will? How you doing, buddy? I would like to join too. I won't be on too much longer though. Anyone see the Braves game? No, I'm gonna be honest. I haven't seen much of the playoffs. Really, I haven't seen much of anything lately. I've been working at this job and trying to focus on school. You know, priorities, get them lined up and straight. Still find time for it too. Yeah, what's up, buddy? Good to see you in here. 3-2 against the Dodgers. That's pretty good, man. Defending World Series champs right there. Um, got the first win of the series too, by the way. It was that their second? I think that's their first win for the Braves there against the Dodgers. I think we're in the is that the championship series. And the winner of this would go on to play whoever for the World Series. NLCS. Are they in the They're in the NLCS, Will, or are you saying that's what's up next? Because I thought, because I know my Rays is not losing a wild card. I think we're in the championship series here with baseball. There we go. See, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Will, thanks. They're in the NLCS trying to go to the World Series. Yeah, so that's what's up next. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Trying to get to 500 subs. I'd like to hit that by my 2-year anniversary on December 9th. Also, my 20th birthday. It'll be a big day. I love each and every one of you. Love what I do on here. And, I know I don't put out a whole lot, but I try to do what I can. But obviously, as someone with a really great job, and just being a college student, I don't have all the time in the world. But anyway, so. And the job's going amazing. I love it. Love the people and what I do. So Lane Kiffin got hit with a golf ball. Like for real got hit with a golf ball? Or are you saying that as an expression? Because if he actually got hit with a golf ball, I need the link to that ASAP. I want to see this. That's pretty funny. There's a video on ESPN. Yeah, I'm gonna go on YouTube or something later and check that out. I know he was interviewed on game day this morning, was he not? I thought. Um because they were making a big deal about like his return to Knoxville because he was the head coach and oh sorry. Now he's like um you know now, he's in Knoxville, he's back and um whatever hasn't been there since he coached. I think Lane Kiffin is doing great things with Ole Miss too. I don't think they're as good as maybe I expected them to be, or some other people might have expected them to be this year. But I do think they're going in a good direction, especially offensively. Um, but it it takes time, and I think Lane Kiffin can be a head coach in the SEC. He's got to have the right tools, and I think he can best succeed. But we'll just have to, we'll have to wait and see that. Yeah, I don't know why I'm joking. I really don't want to be up talking to people tonight. So sorry, Jake. Um, maybe I'll do maybe we'll next week. Just cover some comments. We got some good culture on today. Um, you know, last night. I think we got from this field. Let's be honest. We will be doing that with Clemson. They call it so easy. Longer, the time. It looked like last year. It was great. It's not good. The competition's not that good. And you sit there and say that good for it. He's not even listed anymore. He's not he's not terrible. I think it's just a lot of young talent this year. And sure, they might bounce back, make the playoffs in 2022. But look, the dynasty is done. They they had guess what? Hey, Florida had two titles with Tennessee. Was Florida a dynasty with Tim Tebow and Urban Meyer? Was that a dynasty? A good run. I would have how like the last 20 decade doing making titles is amazing. Winning every year. Something on downfall. It's 2019. I think it's which I'm not saying. What and he keeps his coordinators. Who keeps coordinators? I mean, that's a Bama fan joke right there. That's what that is. But anyway, I mean, anyway, I didn't want to be on here too long. I knew it was Saturday. I had a long day at work, and I like getting something in for you guys. So I figure I come on here. Um, Again, a lot of things coming to the channel in 2022. Going to change up how we do things and getting serious with it. I'm a sportscaster now, and or I have been, and I want to be serious about it. Made some mistakes. I've said a few things here or there, and but I'm trying to fix that. It ain't perfect. It's learning, and you always bounce back. You always have second chances, and um, just keep working at it. So anyway, I got church tomorrow. I'm gonna get off here. I love you guys. Jesus loves you. God bless. Hit that thumbs up all the way out too. It helps the channel out. I really appreciate it. Let's get 500 start of 2022 if we can. I love you guys. Jesus loves you. God bless. And as always, folks, roll tide, roll. Love you guys.
Good boy, son.
Well, let's see now. We have on our team, we have who's on first, what's on second, I don't know who's on third.
Maybe we'll try to hire your ass.